Hey, I did stop the muscle, that struggle was tough in the like a knuckle. Got to that bag, needed chips like a ruffly double. Now I can take care of my mother. Just got me a house, watch the price of another. This tank out the brain, gotta die if you want it. Came up out for violence, don't mean I condone it. I'm chillin', but I keep the Glock if you want it. Hey.
Hey shorty, just checking up on you. I see you out there shining. I'm so proud of you.
Well, guys and gals, we always talk about here at Big Buildings, making metal building dreams come true. But today, our dream comes true. We're here with 17-time X Games gold medalist, freestyle legend. And well, without further ado, Twitch, take it away.
Check out my building. Got myself a 40 by 80. I've been wanting a shop for my whole entire life. Like literally, I had a C10 that I would drive 5 to 10 times a year, and I was sitting there looking at that thing. And I kept going on the Big Buildings Direct website, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, C10 or shop that I'll use every day? Truck that I'll drive 5 times a year or shop that I'll use every day? So I was like, screw it. Sold the truck, bought myself a building. Thing was up within a week and a half, and I went wild from there. I'm still working on it. We're probably about 75, 80% done, but come check it out.
All right, so Twitch, when we first started the design process, we made a ton of changes, but one thing that we made that was awesome and I think you really enjoy is this lean-to right here. We always talk about lean-tos and being outside and being able to enjoy this awesome scenery. And you guys can see we got the freestyle jumps out here, but Twitch, what'd you add this for?
I mainly added this because I wanted to have an outdoor, indoor area. Me and my wife for the longest time, like as soon as I went on your guys' website and your Instagram, my mind just started going crazy. I was like, dude, there's endless possibilities with doing this building. I can do a lean-to wherever I want. I could do doors wherever I want. I think originally I had doors like every couple feet all the way down the front. Then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, if I have a door there, I can't keep stuff there. So when it came to the lean-to, my whole thing with the lean-to is I wanted an outdoor, indoor area for myself, my kids, my friends, my family, like everyone where we could have like a hangout. So we ended up doing this 8x8 roll-up door here, and then we did an 8x8 roll-up door on that side with the lean-to because we figured we wanted this first part of the building to basically be an inside-outside area for parties, birthdays, gatherings, whatever we do. We always have a lot of friends over, so like I said, we're 75, 80% done. We're still gonna do like a big old fire pit over here with like pavers and bench and seating and barbecue and everything. So check out this part that we did right here. This is like one of my favorite parts for sure. This is probably gets the most use besides all the dirt bike area. But basically we got the pool table, we got the bar, TV, we got the seating area over here. And we're still figuring out like where everything we want, but for now, we watched Supercross here on the weekends. We had New Year's here, big old fire pit outside, everyone inside, outside. So with the dream that we had, it's all coming together right now and we're all super stoked about it for sure.
And one thing I wanted to mention real quick, you know, we had talked about doing spray foam insulation on Twitch's building and he kind of did something a little bit different. If you want to, Twitch, tell us what'd you do with the insulation here in your building?
I went with like the normal like house insulation. I think we went with like the R31 or R33 or something like that. And we just taped it to all the walls and then we drywalled right over it. And I just did drywall everywhere. I wanted the building to look like it was like finished. So in the beginning, we only went up to 10 foot because we're like, hey, let's just hurry and get this done because we wanted to hurry and get it done so we could start chilling down here. But now, I think with not rushing it, we've come up with so many more ideas like what we're gonna do with like the rest of this wall, what we're gonna do over here, everything with like my racking, just everything. I tend to get into a project and I want to rush it because I want it done. But this one I've been taking my time with, and this is why this back wall's not fully drywalled yet because there's still more power outlets I want to do. I want to run some water through there. I got to run some air lines through there for a car lift. So normally me 5 years ago, I would have just had everything done the first day that we got the building done. And then I would have been ripping out all the drywall to do everything else. So seriously, take your time. I would say me and my wife, we drew so many different configurations of where we wanted the bar to be, where we wanted the seating to be. And with taking our time, we actually came up with a good plan. And yeah, we're stoked on how it's coming out so far for sure. So that's what's good about having like so many different areas where you can do so much different stuff. Obviously pool table for the kids, myself, our friends. And then I wanted a bar area. Like I love drinking beer. So that's why we have this big old Easy Rider fridge here full of beer. Yeah, did an ice maker over here. We got a sink going in and everything right here. Big old Easy Rider like neon sign going. And actually these cutouts on each side of the TV is gonna be all my X Games, Gravity Games medals from like all my competitions from over the year. And then the bar came out pretty sick. I'm definitely stoked on this. We love having friends and love having family over to hang out and just chill. Gotta have the TV, you gotta have a big ass TV too, right? If you're gonna have a big ass building, you gotta have a big ass TV. But come check out the shitter.
So
So we figured you gotta have a badass hallway to go to a badass bathroom where you have a badass toilet. Thing came out pretty sick. And you know, the shop being metal, and when I first got it, it wasn't insulated. So we had to go with the bidet, so it's all heated seat and everything like that. So that's one thing my friends always thank me for when they come over here early in the morning is like, you have a heated shitter. So I guess my buddies wait till they get here to go do their business before we ride. But yeah, spot's coming out sick. We have got the race car simulator over here. We did all my racking over here for like all our parts. I needed more storage for all my helmets and just everything, because I like everything having its own place, so I don't like having shit all over the ground. And then over here on this side, once this wall gets all drywalled, I'll build it all out so I have a spot for like all my Indians, my spare bikes. We're gonna do a car lift over here to lift up both of my Polarises. I have a few Polarises, so I don't want to take up all the floor space. I'd rather stack them in here as much as I can. And then we got the gym upstairs. We try to make as much use of the building as we could. Our personal torture dude, he just likes to torture us and make us cry. But it is what it is, you know? Originally the gym was gonna be down below, but then I was like, I wanna have as much floor space as I can because I know I'm gonna fill this building up quick. So I actually hit up Tony last second. I'm like, hey, remember he said we made a lot of changes? So if you look at all these trusses right here, the 3 on this side and then the 3 on that side are different. So on that side I can actually, later on, I'm gonna build a second level up there too, but we wanted to have a second level here for the gym and have enough height, like if you're jump roping or just for all the equipment and stuff like that. So we tried to make the best possible scenario to get as much stuff up here as we could. We also didn't want it too wide. I wanna say the gym area is 12 feet by 40 feet. So for us, it's perfect. I don't need a bunch of equipment. I got this rack right here that I can basically almost do every single workout on that we need. But this place is full every morning. We're down here every day from like, we usually start working out 7 or 8 in the morning till about 10 or 11 and get everything done, go ride, chill. That was the main reason for this building is I wanted a spot at my house that we could all use and have fun and get work done with. And I wanted something dope to like start filming content in. And if I'm gonna be riding every day at my house, I wanted to have a sick ass building. So Tony was definitely a huge help. I had so many questions for him and I could literally get him on the phone whenever I want. And he was giving me ideas, I was giving him ideas and saying stuff that I wanted. And he's like, well, maybe go to this size, maybe do 16-foot tall sidewalls instead of 14-foot tall sidewalls so you have a better upstairs and stuff like that. So for me, bigbuildingsdirect.com was definitely my #1 choice to get my building from for sure. Easiest dudes to deal with. Come check out, down here I got all my bikes and like a walk-in closet and stuff too. No, it's not.
I knew it was coming.
So yeah, I fought my chick on this room for a while. She's like, you should do a big old walk-in closet instead of doing cabinets. And I was like, yeah, but I want all my bikes to be underneath here. She's like, you have plenty of room in the shop, you know? So I think this ended up being, it's 12 foot by 12 foot. So came out good. I just basically wanted to have a locker room or a walk-in closet for all my stuff. Got my helmets, my gear, my boots. I actually have a washer and dryer in one that's getting ready to go in underneath the stairs. And then I did some drawers for like goggles, gloves, just like all my stuff like that. I did another cabinet over here so I can throw a vacuum in. I hate having my shit dirty. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty anal. I like all my stuff pretty clean. So especially in my work area, like if I'm having a shop, like I want my shit clean. Like, yeah, so I vacuum the concrete every single day too. And then this is by far my favorite spot, is just my bike area. Came out pretty sick. I've been using the hex glow lights forever, but this year, instead of doing the hex glow, I started seeing everyone has the hexes. So we just used the border of the hex glow lights around everywhere. We did them in here, my closet, and then we did them in the bathroom hallway too. And then, yeah, the building's coming out good. We got a couple more things to do. We actually just installed this big ass fan right here. It's actually a big ass fan for a big ass building. I think it came out pretty sick. It circulates so much air. Like that thing just goes so slow and like it feels like there's like a windstorm in here. So for me, the building is in progress. I'm for sure gonna add another building or add on to this eventually because I'm already starting to grow out of it and there's so many more things that I wanna do. So I'm stoked. Glad you guys came and checked out my building and hopefully next time the place will be completely finished.